What's up, people? It's V-Day. Well, it's the week of Valentine's Day. Hence the music. We going for the weekend. It's time for you to unwind. Enjoy the sunshine. Good hooping, a little wine. Hey, Keen Knowledge, how are you? This beautiful evening. Okay, yeah. Hey. All right, guys. Hello. We are back live again for another Wednesday live with Brains and Beauty. Hey, yeah. That's my bae. It has been a minute. It has definitely been a minute. But I hope and pray all is well. Hey, Live For Me Forever. What's up, Miss T? How are you? All right, guys, we're getting ready to start real quick. We vibe a little bit
off on your little mission, huh?
That's how we start every live. We like to vibe to a little music before to get ourselves going. She said, "Hey, Angie." The team knowledge says, "Hey, Angie." Miss T, happy belated, boo. I know I told you on your IG page, but I'm gonna say happy birthday to you again.
What's up, IG?
I pray you had a good one. Cause that's my bae. That's my bae.
That's my bae.
That's my. Shout out to my bae, Justin. Hey, boo.
Jay in the house, in the building.
And you know what, y'all? It's Valentine's Day, and the next day is his birthday. So this week seems to be all about him, not really, about us. But it's cool. It's cool. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So now that Ball Greasy is winding down, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our regular discussions. And again, like we always say, if you guys have any comments, anything that you want to say, anything you want us to talk about, we may not be able to talk about it at this very, very moment in the beginning, but we will address it if we feel like it's a topic that we should discuss, or that people feel like they are interested in talking about. Make sure that you hit the question mark on the bottom if you're on IG. Hit the question mark and let us know what the question is, and we'll try to get back to it at some point in the show. Okay? All right.
Let me make sure mine is right. Hold up. All right. Oh, y'all all in my business.
I can't. Okay.
Because I don't see, Oh, you could press that and see how much time you got. I like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
But I don't have my count, though.
That's
which
cool.
is fine. It's all good.
Keen Knowledge. Keen Knowledge says the topics be dope. Proud of y'all, FAMU, Faces, family. Oh, thank you, boo.
Let's start this thing off tonight. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good hello, good, just good. Welcome back to the podcast. You guys know this is Brains and Beauty
times
2.
I'm Shayla.
And I am Miami. And today we have a new, new episode 54.
It's 54 episodes, y'all.
54 episodes we have done.
And counting.
Yes, and counting. Mm-hmm. And this is our second pre-Valentine show.
Yeah, our second one, yes.
This is our second one. So you can also find last year's Valentine's pre-show, and we talked about so much stuff about Valentine's, about what we like, what we don't like for Valentine's, and all that stuff.
We talked about gifts that you should get, all that stuff.
Yeah, and
ideas.
And ideas you should do for the boo. You know what I mean? So so last year was cool. So this year we're gonna switch it up a little bit, but we're gonna start off with congratulating Maya, who just got married, secretly got married in Africa. And the reason why I want to bring this up and say congratulations to Maya, one, because I love Maya since she had first came out. I remember singing her songs. I remember wanting to, have my little blue on and like all that type of stuff because Maya was dope. But anyway, I wanted to bring this up because Maya got secretly married, meaning she didn't come out and tell the whole wide world. And I guess my question to you guys, not even a question, is would you too not tell everybody and just tell your friends and your family only, not no social media, not broadcast it to the world?
Like, do you all feel pressure, basically? Do they feel
like,
pressure
do you feel pressure? That's good. Do you feel pressure to tell everybody something major like that, including like pregnancies, or you know what I mean? Because for me,
go ahead.
I'm shouting to the world, baby. I wouldn't mind having it, keeping a date to myself and then come out and say when you're ready. I don't have to tell everybody when I'm getting married, but they would know that I'm getting married and how God brought that thing together, honey, because that's going to be a testimony. You feel me? So I want to be able to shout to the world at the top of my lungs and let everybody know that I got married, but I don't have to tell everybody the day. If you're not personally invited to my wedding, you don't have to know when I'm getting married. But I wouldn't mind showing the footage and stuff like that, but you don't have to know my exact day.
Okay, what about pregnancy?
Pregnancy, that again, all my blessings, I'm shouting to the world and let y'all know how dope God is. Period.
Okay.
So I'm shouting it, but it's cool. She probably didn't have to because she was probably in the limelight for so long. She wanted to keep something private to herself and not have everybody in her business.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, when I got married, I didn't tell everyone.
You didn't tell?
No, I didn't tell social. I didn't even tell everybody that I knew. I just didn't. I mean, you knew.
Yeah.
A couple people knew, but everyone didn't know, and I didn't feel it was necessary to share until I felt like sharing.
Yeah.
And the whole pregnancy thing, I actually think it's kind of weird that people like, oh, I'm going to wait until I'm after 3 months or whatever. I'm going to wait until I'm ending my first trimester before I tell. I don't understand that, because if you're pregnant, you're pregnant, whether you're successful or not. I don't think that matters. The whole point is that you got pregnant. I think that's a blessing in itself. And if I got pregnant and I knew, and I was 2 weeks, I'm going to tell. You know what I'm saying? If I want to tell it, I'm going to tell it. I don't see anything wrong with that. But again, if you feel like that's just not something you want to share with people, then again, to each his own. Like, I don't feel like you have to tell everybody everything, even associates. I don't think it's necessary. I think that's a problem with people nowadays. You want to tell too much.
Look, they like, what? Shay, you got married on IG? Congratulations. Yes, y'all. Shayla is married. Yes. Married and tarried.
Yes. I got married last month, made 6 years. Yeah, so it's not really something that I don't know. I guess if you don't know me, you don't know. If you're not looking at my hand, you don't know. But that's just something I like to keep to myself. I feel like when you get a whole bunch of people involved in your love life, it starts to have problems. So I'd rather keep people that I trust with information, and I'd rather keep that to a minimum. So,
well, y'all gonna know when I get married. You hear me? You gonna hear how God put that man in. Ooh.
Let's give God some snaps early.
You know?
Because we know it's coming.
How he gonna pull that baby together. All right, but anyway, moving on to our, that was our first talking about
I'm telling you, smart move. Thank you, King Knowledge.
Yeah, so moving on to the next topic conversation. I don't know, my neck is itching for tonight. Which was what?
Okay,
so Valentine's.
Okay, so yes, Valentine. So Valentine's Day, I mean, again, we understand that everyone does not celebrate Valentine's Day, and we do understand that everyone doesn't have somebody to do things with first. So
I think everybody should celebrate Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be the word Valentine's Day, but it should be a day that you just celebrate love outside of your birthday, outside of your anniversary, outside of Christmas. Why not jump into the celebration of Valentine's? Like, I don't understand that.
Because I think they're focusing on the fact that, it means you and your significant other. And they're not focused on the fact that Valentine's Day is just about showing love, period, to people who are special to you in your life. It doesn't have to be a significant other, but I think they're focused on that part of it. The flowers and all that kind of stuff, the candies and the going out to dinner and the whatever, you know what I'm saying? The gifts.
Yeah.
I think they're thinking of it that way, but instead of seeing it as just being a blessing to have people who love you and that are in your life that you care about and love and that you appreciate for whatever it is whatever they bring to your life. That's what it should really be about.
Yeah.
And even if it's just you yourself and I, honey.
Yes. Yes.
Celebrate you.
You better
take yourself out on a date.
You better celebrate you. You better celebrate everything about you. You better celebrate the life that you have. You better celebrate the moments that you get to enjoy by yourself. Because I hear sometimes married people with kids, they be like, I just need some time to myself. I want to have a day to myself. And guess what? When you're single and all of that, this is your time to love on yourself as any other day. Mm-hmm. But really time to pour in and just focus on you. And like, what is it? Like, somebody took Maya. Yes, somebody married Maya.
Somebody snatched up Maya. She's officially off the market.
She is officially off the market. But yeah, so
what?
I'm washing her feet and kissing her toes on Valentine's Day.
Oh, LOL, just kidding. You sure? You just kidding? I don't think you
Girl,
can.
why he said Miami? That's gonna be a special dude to handle your gangster.
You better know it. Okay?
Wait.
You better know it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. Hold on. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Can you explain to her? Because she, for some reason, she said, okay, podcasters, IG family, Facebook family, YouTubers, okay? I want y'all to listen to me, okay? For some reason, this young lady thinks that she ain't gangster.
I'm not.
That there's something about, like, anybody who's ever met her in person and truly has had an actual encounter with Miss Miami, okay? Y'all
Angie,
know she or Angie if you know her. You know what I'm saying? You know she a little hood. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My dog is a little hood, okay?
That is lies.
She is a little hood. Okay. You don't make her take a poll.
It's a compliment. You said don't take a poll, Shay?
I said don't make us take a poll. Okay. Of people who know you. Don't do that.
Don't do me.
Don't so y'all know me personally, so you know. I know you. I know you right. You know, I already know you right. He said, Miami, you done been a G since FAMU. I speak from experience. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Wait, I gotta put an eye in the face to this king.
She can't see your face, and me describing.
I'm sorry, podcasters.
She would not remember, so I'm going to show her after the live goes off. Okay, yeah. So she knows exactly who you are. So she knows why you know she a gangster. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not hood gangster. I'm such a nice girl.
I ain't gonna go there. Anybody say you were nice?
Eddie. What's up, Eddie?
Okay. Oh, now you okay? Because every time you say her name, people's names she don't be remembering. So I didn't think she was gonna remember you. Okay.
What's up, Eddie? Okay, so everybody tuning back into my IG went down because I'm having such poor service. Of course. You know what I mean? Of course, this service. I'm just so over my company. I don't want to give them any more of my money, but whatever it is, what it is. But yeah. So moving on from me being gangster from FAMU.
Okay, we'll move on past that. Yeah. We're gonna say hello to some people who just popped in. Long live the Rose. Hey boo. Hey Renee. This poet, he cool. He says, still love the hoops. Aw, thank you. And
everybody joining back in because my IG
yeah.
I'm just
Trill Talk TV. What's up? Jalen 33.
Coles 345.
Miso official. Hey.
But yeah, so moving on to the topic about Valentine's. It is
okay. So we're gonna go into one topic about Valentine's. So. Is it too old school, fellas? Is it too old school that a man still take care of the bill or the date on Valentine's Day in this day and age when women have it to be able to do? I mean, back in the day, it was kind of the thing for the man to do it. That's the man's job. And again, the man was taking care of everything and paying the bills and all this kind of stuff. He was the one who had the money. Nowadays, that's not the case. Ladies is representing out here now. So do y'all think that it shouldn't be on y'all? It shouldn't just be on y'all. Valentine's Day should be on the ladies as well. Let us know what y'all think. Angie, what you think? If a man says, babe, you know, I'm always kind of taking care of stuff. How about you do something for me?
No, he's not gonna say that. He's not gonna say that. He's not gonna say that, Jesus. He ain't gonna say that. What he's gonna say is, I got this. You always hold me down throughout the year.
Okay.
You gotta do all of these things tonight for Valentine's when I'm married.
Oh, you gotta do other things tonight. Okay, when you marry. Okay,
when I'm married.
Amen.
I'm speaking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this, babe. I got this. So for everybody who's coming in, because I got already a question, Purple Drain, what's the topic for tonight? The first topic tonight is is it too old school for men to take care of Valentine's versus the women?
Is that too old? Is that back in the day? And or nowadays, is it not so wrong to ask a woman to be able to take care of Valentine's Day as well? Because like you all men, like men don't want no love either. So we're just curious what y'all think.
Yeah.
If that's something you would ask her or do.
Oh, the service. Thank you, Purple Drain, for telling me that, because I figured my service was bad. And I don't know why. I think because my
it says very blurry.
Yeah, I think because I'm coming towards.
Okay, y'all give us a second. She's trying to get it together because
I'm sorry.
IG is messing up, and they're letting us know that we're looking a little blurry on the screen. So
looking a little raggedy.
No on the 50-50 Valentine's. Okay, why you say that? Why you say that, Eddie? Why you say that? Why would you not do 50-50 on Valentine's?
Okay, so this poet he cool said, getting the bill is the least I can do for having been able to have her time, attention on a date.
Oh, speak that thing.
You better speak
that thing right there. You are so right. So right. I already know. I already agree. You know I agree. And long live the rose. She was like, amen. Now again, I already know what she was gonna say. Miss Bonnie, hello. Okay, she said, yeah, I'm so excited I can finally catch a bit. It's been a while. It has been a while, boo, but we glad you could pop in for a second. Okay, so again, we're going to repeat the topic one more time.
I know, because my IG is going in and out. Y'all, please let me know if my IG is raggedy right now, because I can only do the best I can do. If it's foggy, if it's fuzzy, if it's snowing, please let me know. But hey, everybody, what's up, Lavish? What's up, Lump? For everybody rejoining
Mr. Conweezy, what's up? Okay, so topic again.
I know.
Is it too old school? Is it too old school nowadays for it just to be the man's sole responsibility to take care of Valentine's Day or taking care of the dates? All the things that require the flowers, the going out, the gifts, all that. Is it only the man's responsibility, or is that real old school? Nowadays, is that just not true? The woman should have an equal responsibility. Y'all fellas, we want to hear from y'all because we want to know what y'all think. If y'all really think we should be footing the bill too sometimes, like, let us know.
Oh, wait a minute. Sound note. Trill talking about, I'm gonna give you that extra $40 to get a better service. Anyway, look, I just upgraded my service. They behind's better get my service together. But anyway, so far what we got is getting the bills the least I can do for having been able to have her time and attention on the date. And this is poet. He cool. Lavish. Lump said that's not Valentine's, that's Women's Day.
Oh yeah. Oh, he wrong for that.
Miss Lala 206 said, Lala Brown 206, she said a man should feel special also. What's IMO? Am I too old to know what IMO is?
In my opinion.
Oh, girl.
I never seen them before, but I just
that makes sense.
Figured it out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Again, my thing is this, right? On Valentine's, I feel like it's not that it's the Women's Day, and it's not that we don't want to give back to the men, because of course we want to love on our men. But my thing is, you got to show that woman like she's your girl, she's your wife, she's your girl, she's your woman, and you want to shower her on this day. Yes, you still have her birthday to show out, but she may want to do something with her girls or do something like that. Mm-hmm. Yes, you still have your anniversary to celebrate. Yes, you still have Christmas to love on her and show love to her family, and everybody else. Mm-hmm. But Valentine's is just a day, another day, an extra day to really go out and say, babe, you know what? I appreciate you throughout the years. If it's a new relationship, I appreciate these past couple of months. Mm-hmm. It has been magical. It has been amazing. You get on my nerves sometimes, but I still love you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what Valentine's Day is for. And yes, do I think men only have to show out? No, we can show out too, but come on, some things you just gotta let the guys be guys and let them do their thing. And I know women, we are so independent. We can do things on our own. We can show out for our men. We can do it just as much as they can do for us. And granted, if your man can't do it, let him schedule that date and do something as simple as he can do.
Yeah.
And from my women who do what they gotta do for their men, kudos to you guys, because sometimes some men just don't have the the mindset and the map to go. Some of them don't. So that's why they have different women to be in their life to help them out when it comes to Valentine's Day. And they still have a good time. But for me, in my house, and my dude, I would rather for him to take the lead on that. You want to be leaders? Go ahead and lead. You can take Valentine's Day, because I still have your birthday. I still have any other random day that I choose throughout the year to love on you too. You know what I mean? But for Valentine's Day, show your girl some love. That's all.
Okay. So Keen Knowledge says if she decides to do something for the guy, great. But dudes shouldn't expect a woman to give a Valentine's gift. Men should woo the woman. I do think she should be grateful for the genuine effort he puts into it, though, no matter what it is. Just don't fall off the pole like the strip. If y'all, you know what? I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. You on for that, Eddie?
Dudes, no dudes with an S. I was saying like in future tense for my guy or my future husband, my future fiance. You know what I mean? Like that, but not do. I don't know. No dudes with an S. Okay, don't do it.
Okay, so Bonnie says if the man is your man, then on Valentine's Day you need to spoil him as well. When it comes to just a random dude, if he asks, then he pays. Also, to keep it 100, women look forward to Valentine's. Men don't hit up their homeboys like, bruh, I can't wait for February 14th. You stupid. You are right though. You are 100% right, because I've been waiting. Okay, I've been waiting for Valentine's Day. Like, I wonder what's gonna happen on Valentine's. I know. I wonder what I'm gonna get. If I'm gonna get a gift or something. I don't know.
Or what special thing? Where's
it gonna take me?
It doesn't have to be a gift. It could be something so thought provoking, so thoughtful.
Exactly, because he knows I like going to random restaurants and picking like a random place we've never been to, trying something that that we've never gone to, and just having a good outing. I love that kind of stuff. So I'm simple. But yeah, that's very, very true, Bonnie. Thank you for that.
Lala Brown said, I feel if you're a man does all the special stuff all year round, I don't need anything. I don't need anything.
I don't see anything.
Oh, I don't see anything wrong with a woman showering her man on Valentine's Day. Me either.
I don't either.
But the question was, is it old school to allow your man
to be the only one? Yeah.
For Valentine's Day, if you was on it, would you allow your man to do it? And of course you can say, babe, I got this. But my thing is, go ahead. Like, listen, you gotta show our kids, you gotta show our daughters how to be treated.
Do this.
You gotta show our young boys how to do this thing. And no, it ain't about, we can show our girls to give back to the man. No, because then you're gonna have no. Let men show women love on Valentine's Day, and that's it. I don't care if it's a peppermint to a penthouse, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the value of the money. It's all about the thought.
Yes.
So I would want my man to just show out. Off topic. I need those hoops your sister girl has on. Where did you get them from? Sorry again. Off topic.
Hair store. Check out a hair store. That's where I found that. The biggest ones I could find.
Yes, Mr. Convoz. You read it.
The cookie is the gift. I don't want to say you're right, but you kind of right. Yeah, it's part of the gift. It ain't the only gift, but it's part of the gift. Just saying. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It is.
And all my single girls, all my single fellas, let me tell you something about Valentine's Day when you're single. Because I am single, and what I'm going to be doing for my Valentine's Day, this is my Valentine's Day, mine. You feel me? I'm going to shower myself as I do. Amen. What I want to do. I don't care what I want to do. If I want to be in my sweatpants, if I want to be out and about, if I want to go to the beach, if I want to not do anything or do something, she's going to do it for her. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be around here, oh, let me call up so and so because I'm lonely on Valentine's Day. I need somebody in my presence on Valentine's Day. No, because I didn't want you in my presence the day before that. So I'm not going to call you the day of Valentine's because...
Oh, you wrong for that. You know I can't laugh too hard. You know that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, you guys.
Yeah, so ladies and fellas, don't feel. Hold on, we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that. But ladies and fellas, just quick note: don't feel pressure. There we go.
Calling nobody, making no crazy choices.
Yeah.
Don't call nobody because you feel super lonely, honey. That is the time to have time to yourself. I don't care if you want to binge watch any shows, you want to eat ice cream in your bed, you want to have food all over the bed, and you just fat girl with it. You feel me? Like
that sounds a good day to me.
It sounds great to me, and it just may be. You feel me? But yeah, that is just not the time to be desperate and feel like you have to
find any old thing.
Let me go on my phone. Let me see who I haven't talked to in a minute. What you doing on Valentine's Day? You doing something? You could come back here. No, who does that, honey? No. So you guys and girls, please don't fall for that okie doke because you could come out and have a baby out of that situation. You could come out and have something else that won't go away or not be cured. You could come out and have your fit.
You ain't lying. I'm just saying, ooh.
You know, so don't do that. Just enjoy yourself. Have time. Like, do you love yourself enough to have time with yourself? Are you afraid to be by yourself? Like, what's wrong with yourself if you can't be with yourself? You know what I mean? And I get it. Yes, everybody on Valentine's Day, they're gonna be showing these pictures. They're gonna be going out. They're gonna be like, oh, look what my bae got me. If you're at work, even if you're at work, not even on social media, it's gonna be like all over the place. But don't give in for that evening. Take yourself home. Take yourself out and enjoy your company. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. We have so many comments. I'm going to go ahead and get to those. Bonnie said, us as women love a reason to dress up as well. And it gives us a reason to shop for something sexy to wear to dinner and after.
Yes, honey.
Agreed.
Already got it.
Already got it.
Okay, let's go back to Mr. Conweezy. Let's go back to that comment.
You're single because you choose to be. I'm not
that was Purple
single.
Jane who said that.
Yeah. I'm not single because I choose to be. Freddie BTV. The cookie ain't the gift because that's what I can't finish that.
Because then what's the D?
I guess a bonus.
That's like a bonus, I guess.
Because the cookie is like the gift. You know, because you guys can do easy stuff with that. But
yeah.
The thing is like the gift to you guys.
Most of y'all, that's all y'all want anyway. Let's just keep it real. Most of y'all, that's the end goal. Y'all do all of that for that. That is what you are trying to get to. Most of us. So that's most or a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
So.
And once again, for everybody who's waiting to marriage, there's so many other things that we can do. You feel me? There's so many things you can do. There's dinners, there's parks, there's games, there's so many other things you can do. You don't have to do the big shebang at the very end, and you shouldn't. You know, for those who said they're waiting, you don't have to do that. And I've been in situations where I was dating. You don't have to wait for the big shebang. Okay, it's just you got to just be creative. In this time of age, everybody ain't the same. And for those who, you feel me, we hear so many things you could do. So I might just add that little spruce in there for all my people who waiting.
We the givers, y'all the takers. Purple Jane, you are killing me.
I know, but Purple Jane, I it's not that I don't choose to be single. I'm not choosing to be single. I just feel like I have not found someone or someone has not found me that I think we click very well to want to remove that title and want to put myself in that predicament to say I'm dating, or we're not even dating, to say I have somebody, because dating is dating, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have to be worthy.
They have to be worthy, because I don't date just to. I don't have a boyfriend just to have a boyfriend. I date for purpose. So I can date you, but if it's not a long good run for me to see if you could be the son for my kids, like what are we doing?
What are we doing this for?
The dad, you know, the father to my kids, like, what are we doing? We just having drink. I mean, that's cool, but
you got goals, you got vision.
I have goals, honey. Yeah. I have the time is. I just don't have the time to be wasting my time with someone who I know for sure ain't it. I could be using that time somewhere else and try to find the one who is it. So I don't choose to be single. I'm just not there yet. That's all. For the person who asked. Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be picker out here. People ain't picky enough.
And the thing is, you guys, I am okay with being with me. As I said, what that was last week, the week before last. I was raised like that. So it comes easy. I'm not dwelling and crying over no man. I'm not dwelling. No, I'm not doing that. Yes, I want to be married. Yes, of course I want a man. I want to, you feel me? A little, the shoulders and the back. I want all that, just like every other woman does. But I'm not going to be desperate either. I'm being patient.
A man, for an inch, has to come correct. And the problem is most guys don't know how to come at her. They don't know how to come at her. They come at her real corny like. And I've witnessed this.
Not
so
even.
It's like you can't even say it's not that. It is. A lot of them come out real corny like, and she just has a personality that just it just feeds through the BS. It's like, look, keep it real about what your intentions are. What are you here for? Okay, show me who you are, and I will let you know right off the bat if I'm interested or not. If not, then I don't want to waste your time because I don't want you wasting mine.
I'm not gonna waste mine, but I'm not gonna waste your time. Like if I don't verbally tell you, you will know it. You know what I mean? Like
you gotta be direct with her. You just gotta let her know. And unfortunately, she hasn't met that one, but she will.
And I will. And that's okay. And we're gonna get off of me because every time we talk about this topic, we jump on me and
because you only single one here, girl. We can't be talking about me. I'm taking.
Why?
Because I ain't taking. There's nothing to talk about.
Okay, yeah, it is something to talk about. Being taken has a lot of topics to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, we're gonna move on and get off of single Angela, okay? Because in single Angela has a plan for her Valentine's Day coming up, and we're gonna have a real grand time with me, myself, and I. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see.
We read some comments, y'all.
D Will Enterprise. Ain't nothing wrong with hanging out with a cool, vibrant person. True. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with somebody, right? But I kind of limit my hangouts if I just feel like either you're a guy friend for me, and I mean guy friend meaning nothing ever is gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I'm dating, and if we're not going towards the other side of that, I have to let you go because either you're gonna be a guy friend or you're not. Period. Now, if you're gonna be a guy friend, cool. Guy friend, not my brother. I got enough brothers. Guy friend.
Amen.
I don't need no more brothers.
You don't need no more brothers. You good?
I'm good on my brothers, but guy friend. But anyway, moving on. You have me.
Lavishly just kidding, y'all.
He's so crazy. All right, so moving on.
What did he say?
What is so BU? Freddie B, what is so BU talking to the guys out there? There's a chance. I mean, yeah, there's a chance. We're not on that right now. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, so next topic. Okay, so we hope y'all have a great Valentine's Day. Whatever y'all plans are,
yes,
whether you're single or not.
Do your thing, and ladies, allow the man to lead Valentine's, and if he does not, and if you feel he's not, go ahead and just jump in and
show him how it's done.
Yeah, and show
him how it's done, and let him know after the fact, what you expect after the fact. Okay,
yeah, and he'll try to top you the next year.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that was into that topic. So next topic. All right. So, all right. Who's more thirsty on social media, guys? The woman who posts the provocative pictures or the man who likes them all? Who's more thirsty? The woman who posts the provocative pictures or the man who likes all of them?
You go with that one. Poor he cool said sound like me, you know what you want and have your way of doing it. I dig it. Yep, sure is.
I would say I don't know. I don't think it's both of them are thirsty because I just don't see the purpose. And again, anyone who's confident in themselves,
they say both.
I would say both. I think anyone who's confident in themselves don't need to do all the things that we see on social media. It's unnecessary. We don't need to see you behind.
So let's define that, because there's one thing you can post something and it could be like real simple, but it doesn't mean like this thirst trap. It could just be like, hey, hello.
Okay, we're talking boobs all the way out, butt all the way out. I mean, just constantly putting pictures that allude to the sex that you're trying to attract. And that's it. It's not just like you just out here just putting out a picture because it's nice. Because you can look nice in clothes. Someone who's confident and loves how they look and loves what they are about them don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. So I would explain it like that. And I would say both, honestly. She thirsty and he thirsty too.
Twerking on stories are the people who's doing the thirst trap. It said camel toe at the gym is thirst trap. We asked what's the definition of thirst trap.
Camel toe at the gym. Okay, but if you have on, well, yeah, I can't argue that.
And that's from D-Boy Money.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
True Talk TV says if he likes all from the same women, they both are.
If he likes all of them. Okay. Yeah, I would say that. I mean, again, we know what the pictures are for. They're meant to get your attention, meant for you to like them, meant for you to click that follow button. We get it, but it doesn't make the person who's posting them the only person who's thirsty. Because if you out here clicking every picture like, yeah, girl, I like this one too. All you're doing is telling her or him, keep posting the same stuff because that's what I want to see.
Yeah, true.
So what makes you not thirsty too?
That's true, because now you only want to see that from her. You know what I mean?
And ladies too. It's not just for the guys, because there's some guys out here who have some very provocative pictures. And not saying they don't look good and all, but shouldn't be on there clicking every single, and leave something for the imagination. Good God. Like, who wants to see all of that? I don't want to see all that.
Do you like male? This sounds so weird.
Okay.
I'm very straight and very, you know what I mean? Like very straight. These men who post like all of these pictures, do you go and like them? Like, I'd be like, no. Ew, like that junk is so corny. Like, I'm not gonna like you with all your shirts off and all your prints all out in no sweatpants. No. I'm not gonna be thirst trap. Well, I guess that's thirst trap.
That's thirst trap.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, he look good. Ooh.
I mean, again, I have some friends
like a male stripper,
who have amazing figures, who have amazing bodies. And they work hard for their bodies. I get it. And I appreciate that you love the work that you put into making yourself look a certain way. And you took a certain kind of interest in your own health and physique. I get that. Not mad at you for it.
Yeah.
I'm saying to be the only thing that you ever post really is just constant pictures of you, which is your print out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the real purpose? Are you trying to get someone? Is that what you're trying to attract? I don't know what you're trying to attract, because that's what it says. You're trying to attract a certain element, and it doesn't say that I'm so proud of me, because you can be proud of you in clothes, and it still show your hard work and dedication, and that you have a nice body. Angela has a nice body, but she don't do all that.
I may show a bathing suit picture.
But are you bent over?
No.
Thong and all. No, you're not doing all
that. My
bathing
suit pictures are really like I'm at a pool, I'm at a beach, like that's what I'm supposed to wear. You know what I mean? I don't mind. Like you said, it takes hard work, honey. It takes gym. It takes food. It takes discipline to keep this body right. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yes, I'll post not to be thirst trapping or nothing like that, but I like my body and I like my beaches.
Bonnie says thirst trap is excessive. Baby oil and shirtless pics.
Yeah, I can't.
I know she could not stand it.
Back to that. To me, it is just so. I don't know what else to say from the fellas who
so
do
the Chippendales and all that. You ain't
all
interested.
All the Chippendale pictures, all of this in your videos. Oh, that's just so nasty to me. It is just like, ew. You know what I mean? I don't know. So let's get back to some of the comments real quick. I like facial shots. Mr. Conweezy.
Keen knowledge, she's thirsty for the attention. Men and women who post those thirst trap pictures are thirsting for attention, so they are just the thirstiest.
Freddie BTV, if your fire assets are always on display in your IG post, you thirsty for attention.
Pretty much.
What about if your assets is like here or here? You know what I mean? What about that? Is that thirst trapping? I want to know.
I would say no.
Well, no, it's not.
Because it's just your face. Like, you should be able to see when you're communicating with people, you should be able to see their face. I don't think that's thirst trapping. I just think when it's all that excessive stuff, we clap in our butts and in front of the camera every 5 seconds. Like, why? One, who needs to know that other than your man or your boo or whoever you with? Who needs to know that you're even capable of such things? I don't understand it personally, but I think that's another thing of thirst trapping. Like, I just think nowadays, like, we just share way too much. We just try way too hard. We try way too hard. We give it all away, free and easy, and I just don't get it. So I think that's the biggest example, especially from women nowadays. Is everything is I'm twerking. Everything is I got to be on the camera doing something and showing everybody how I can get left cheek, right cheek move at different times. I just don't understand. It's just crazy.
D-Boy Money said, do y'all think people are just looking for attention?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so. And you don't even understand that a lot of times it's the wrong attention. You think that all of it is good because nothing has happened from it maybe yet. But it's the wrong attention. Attention is attention. Most people don't really think about the negative parts of it. Maybe you can get a stalker from it. Maybe you can get someone who, shows up at your house whenever, all this kind of stuff. You just don't know or know.
That is the scariest.
Yeah.
Let me just shut my mouth. I can't even speak on it.
It's just that. I mean, we don't know. And again, it's nowadays you just truly don't, especially with you hearing about little girls and grown women being taken and their family's not being able to find them. And you don't know if it's simply from what you're doing on social media. They found you or they know where you are. They know where you like to freak. It's just like, why put that stuff out there for people to just make it easier for them? No. Some things we just need to learn we don't need to share everything.
True.
And
true indeed.
The more we understand that, the better off we'll be, in my opinion. Indeed.
And do y'all know what that leg arch woman is doing? Trail Talk TV. What leg arch?
Is she from Miami? I think I know who you're talking about. Is that the lady who's the one who does that ridiculous leg arch?
I don't even know what no leg arch is.
The flexible girl. I don't know. I don't know if I know exactly who you're talking about. I think I do, but maybe not.
Women want the guys that don't be DMing them. But anyway.
Well, I mean, I would think DMing, again, not saying that all DMing is bad. It's about what your approach is in the DM. Mm-hmm. Don't be corny. Don't say nothing crazy. It's about how you go about it. One, maybe start conversation through just messages of the pictures or whatever.
Yeah, do it on the pictures.
Yeah, do it on the pictures first. And then eventually, if you feel like that person is starting to reply and really having dialogue with you, then maybe eventually you can hit the DM and they will actually click it and say, okay, let me see what they're talking about.
I know this person's name.
Yeah, like I have conversations with this person. Let me see. But if you just in a DM just randomly and talking about, say, hey, what's up, boo? Let me tell you what's going to happen. That good old X at the top of the screen is getting clicked, honey, because when no response will happen. It's just, nobody wants to do that. No, you could be crazy. No. Y'all got to think about it. Like, no, you have to think about your approach. Y'all got to put more effort into the approach.
Welcome to the podcast, people. Hello, this is Brains and Beauty.
I'm just saying, it's a truth. Like, there's really nothing wrong with the DM. Seriously, it's just about how you do it.
It really isn't nothing wrong with the DMs. Again, it's just how you do it, how you come off. Can you start the conversation on posts?
Yes.
Out in America, can you post and talk there, or you're afraid to talk out there? I don't know. Bye,
Key Knowledge. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the DM. So thank you for that comment, though.
Oh, let's go on to the next topic, you guys.
The pictures women take with the calf bend.
He's talking about with the leg like this.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Something that's just happening. I don't know why you talking about the he's talking about like the horse stand.
I know.
Yeah.
I think they just think that maybe the stance looks better than just standing like legs straight back, and I don't know. I think it just the stance looks maybe more appealing. I don't think
it pushes your hips out.
Yeah, it pushes your hip out a little bit. It gives you more of an illusion of more shape. There we go. Yeah. That's what it is.
D-boy, females be slick in the DM. They go to the bottom of pictures, also the posts. Okay, well, we're going to move on to the next topic for tonight.
Okay.
Which is really a good one. I really want you guys to respond, because this is something that we kind of lost time with last time.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Yeah, so last week we were talking about, we ended the live, which we're talking about which one is harder to do. So when you're in this situation, which one is harder to do? Letting go, moving on, or starting over? And we kind of went into what we thought it was. I said it was starting over is harder, and Miami says it was letting go is harder in her opinion. So we're going to go back to that, because we did promise we would go back to that conversation.
Because we actually wanted to read you guys' posts and go back and forth with you guys about that. So
let us know which one is harder to do in your opinion, and explain why, please. Letting go, moving on, or starting over? Which one seems to be harder for you to do? And again, we'll briefly go over why we chose what we chose. I said starting over is harder because, yeah, eventually you learn to move on. Letting go is hard, but once you kind of do, it's fine. I think a lot of people, starting over, people dread. I think once you kind of started doing something, nobody really wants to say, I did all of this work, it didn't work, now I got to start over. Nobody wants to do that. And I mean, most people do not want to do that. Not all, but most people do not want to do that. Yeah. That's very, very hard to do, because now you have to recalibrate everything. You got to change your mindset. You got to do A, B, C, and D. So most people don't want to start over. That's why I think it's the hardest step.
You said starting over?
Starting over, yeah, was the hardest.
Like I said last week, it was the hardest thing for me to do out of the three is letting go, because letting go leads me to the whole thing of moving on, the whole thing of starting over. And as I said last week, like, I'm easy to move on. It's easy for me to move on with my life. I can move on easily. I may be hurting, and yes, I may be sad, but I can still move on, truck on, and keep that thing going. You know what I mean? Starting over for me is always exciting, because you get to, of course it's scary, but you get to just see, when it comes to relationships, we're not talking about anything else right now. We're not even talking about careers or anything. We're talking about just starting over. And well, for me, I'm talking about relationship wise. Yeah, I have to start over, but if I didn't have to let go, I wouldn't have to be worrying about starting over. So again, my thing is letting go. The hardest thing for me is letting go, because it lets go everything else, like the future plans I had in mind, what I thought we was going to be, what I thought my life would have been like, including you in it. You know what I mean? Choosing you to be inside of my life. You know what I mean? And me giving myself into the relationship. So the hardest thing is just letting go of everything I saw for us as a couple. You know what I mean? Everything I saw, how I have to include you in just my day-to-day life. You know what I mean? So that includes, it offsets everything else. So if letting go is hard for me, that means, of course, I have to start over. Of course, I have to move on. So I don't know. Letting go for me is the hardest. Okay. And that's my opinion. Freddie BTV said letting go. Okay, Freddie, why is letting go the hardest thing for you out of the three? He already answered. Letting go and starting over work hand in hand. You got to let go to grab onto something else. It's all one fluid motion. Starting over will rehash all those feelings of letting go. Yeah, I think it's almost like
it's like a step by step.
Yeah, it goes one and one. Purple Drain says starting over for me. Starting over is the hardest thing for him. And I get that. Trill Talk TV said for women is letting go. You said yours is starting over, right?
I was saying starting over. I don't think letting go is an issue for me. I can let go. It's the dreading the starting over part is what give me the hesitation, if anything.
So say if you're in a bad relationship, right? And you know this relationship is just terrible. The fear for you would be starting over with someone else versus letting go of that person.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, I have to go and eventually have to go and meet all these other random people who ain't gonna mean nothing, are just gonna bring more like things that I don't really need to my life. Now I gotta go and entertain other people. I don't want to entertain. I wanna be able to do what I do. I want to be able to go in the house and watch my movies and
have the one person
and have that one person. I don't want to start over. I don't want to have to meet somebody new. I don't want to get to know you and your family. I don't want to have to get them acclimated to me. I want to do all that. Who wants to do all that again? I don't want to do that. Period.
And see,
I can let go. That's fine. It's the starting over part that you dread.
And then for me in that situation, it's like, oh, he just terrible. Dang, I gotta let him go. Doggity dog. Saying, the things we could have done, the things we could have did, and the legacies that we could have tried to create together, the things that we could have accomplished as a couple. I gotta let all that go. I gotta let you go because you just a hot mess. Like that's messed up. I gotta let go of what I thought we could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I have to think of, but at least I get to start over with somebody else who is just way better. At least I get to move on and get to the point of finding somebody else to start over. So I guess that's
some kind of peace.
Yeah, and peace,
and
then peace to know I wasn't in the right thing anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't want to keep myself in fear to say, dang, I gotta start over. No, I look forward to starting over with somebody else who is the bomb.com. You know what I mean? Versus me saying, I gotta let him go and I gotta let go all of the plans and all of the visions that I have for us. Like that's hard.
D-boy money. If I start over, it's gonna be an upgrade anyway, so it's gonna be good money.
Hey,
that's what I said. Let me tell you something. If something ever happened and I had to start all over, okay, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Though I rebuke that thought and stuff. But I'm just saying, if that were to ever happen for some reason, okay, it would be beyond, like everything that I learned in my relationship Freddie. Would have
I'm gonna add that.
Go to the next level. You feel me?
Freddie said, if you truly love someone, is it possible to truly let them go? I think they always stay a part of you. You just have to find a good place of reconciliation and communicate with the person you're starting over with. If you truly love someone, is it possible to truly let them go? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here to contest for that.
If you truly do, yeah.
Truly,
because you want them to be happy.
Not even that. And if you're on the other side, I can truly let you go. I can truly move on. You would not be a part of me. You would not be a soul tie to me. Like, you are done. You are in the dust. You are in the wind. I have to move on and start fresh and get ready to meet somebody else who can offer me other things that I personally need as when it comes to my definition of love and the things that I require. You know what I mean? So just because I loved you does not mean I can't leave you. Yeah. Because that means I'm leaving you because you didn't truly love me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The way you needed to be loved.
The way I needed to be loved.
Didn't mean maybe in your mind you didn't love her, but.
And that's the thing. You guys have to find what you need. You have to be able to communicate your way of love. Yeah. Yeah. And if somebody cannot deliver the way that you need to be loved.
They don't even have to be bad people. It's just not right for you, and that's fine.
Yeah, everybody can't come to the table with all the qualifications, just like a job. Yes, you may want this new position, but maybe you just don't possess those qualities to get those new positions, and that's okay. You got to go with the qualities that you have. God has gifted you to do, and baby, God didn't give you to love me. You got to keep it moving, so I can move on and find the person who was gifted to love Angela, and that's how it goes. You know what I mean? So
I think that's a lot of women's issues, though, is that the not being able to break that and say, look, I have to let you go. I have to move on. And keeping that person involved in your life. How do you truly, truly move on if that person still has access to you on a regular?
And that is why soul ties are created. And this is why I cannot say anyone who has soul ties, or I had to learn how to do that for myself, because I had a relationship in my past, like many years ago. You know what I mean? I had a soul tie with him, and it was hard to let him go because of our history just from thousands of years ago. You know what I mean? And I I finally broke it with the help of God. Thank you, Jesus, how that situation happened. And it finally broke. And that's when I realized the definition of what a soul tie is. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly how it feels. I know exactly how to live in that. Like, I know that like firsthand, like the back of my hand. Like, I know what soul ties are. So when you get into a situation with somebody else and you move on, you start dating somebody else, and you know how soul ties are. You know when they have other people in their life and they can't let them go. It's one thing to have people, or you have kids with somebody that's different, and still not even that, you still can tell when
you can still tell when that
you can still tell you're not crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
agreed.
But anyway, to Freddie's other point was, all of this is based on the self-love you possess. Some people don't truly love themselves, so different steps will trip you up. If you love yourself, then rebuilding can happen
methodically. True. That's very true. Very, very true.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We are just reading more. We're trying to kind of briefly go through the comments.
The person you loved and let go, do they come up in your thoughts and subconscious in your new relationships?
Maybe the things that you didn't like, or maybe not even didn't like, but maybe certain characteristics that you see, maybe that you should have seen flags on before, and even positives would, like, you know what, this is what I admired in my old person, but maybe, you know, it may also send red flags depending on what the situation is, but it doesn't mean that you ever forget them. You're just removing their presence in your life so that it's not, so that you can fully move on, like truly move on. You can't truly move on if someone's always sitting right here and they just have access to call you every 5 seconds. Miami, hi, remember me? No, you can never move on because they're always going to constantly be here. No.
But mentally, if you let go of somebody that come up in your thoughts, like, for example, when I moved on to the next relationship after that soul tie guy that I broke, did he come up in my mind? Yes. And sometimes I used to see him all over the place. You know what I mean? But that didn't mean it interfered with my personal relationship by bringing him up. Did I say, oh, well, Buddy didn't do this versus new Buddy, he doing this, and I wish he would do like old Buddy? Maybe it did come up like, dang, old Buddy didn't ever do that, even though he wasn't right for me either. You know what I mean? But nothing to the point where it makes me question a new guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't want to compare my new dude, because I think every dude, just like I think every woman, just like myself.
Yes.
I don't want no guy to compare me to no other woman either. So I do my very best to try to put myself in a guy's shoe and try to look at myself in that way. So I may say, okay, he is him. Everything about him, I don't want to compare him to anybody else, because I don't want him comparing me to no other chick. There's no other person like moi. You know what I mean? Ooh. So,
amen, sis. Amen. Hey, Trey, so speak. Woo. yes.
So I would never put him and try to compare him to anybody else. So I don't care who my past was. I don't care what he did, what he did not do. I'm not even gonna bring it up into my, like, in front of my man, like, at all. Like, I would just tell him, you need to just tighten up. I would never say, dude, you still da 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 da. Never. Because if you dare tell me that,
I'm out. Yeah.
I just can't even.
Real talk. Yeah. You can't. You have to learn how to move on and never compare, because those are two totally different people with two totally different pros and cons, and there's no need to compare. Either you'll find out they're right for you or not, and that's just.
And if a man is always ladies, if a man is always comparing you to somebody and it goes back and forth, you gotta let him go.
Yeah.
Because either he does have a soul tie still, or he's still actually in that thing with her while he's still with you. Or he just don't know what he want to be, what he want to do with his little life, and that's what he want to go to the dust. Let him go to the dust and the dust mites. Let him go back to them.
Not to the dust mites.
Because, baby, why are you here? If you keep comparing me, if you got to keep comparing me, I'm going to just let you be free and go running a little wild.
And again with one of her beautiful analogies. All right, guys, we have literally less than a minute left, so we are going to go ahead and say thank you for joining us again tonight. Y'all are so bomb. Y'all came in tonight and y'all truly engaged in conversation. And trust me, in everything in us, we truly appreciate every comment, every like, every
Everything.
Everything.
Even the crazy comments.
Even the crazy comments, because y'all used to, even if we only read, we don't say some of them out loud. We saw them. Y'all are just so bomb, and we so appreciate y'all every Wednesday for joining us. Even if you're not seeing us every Wednesday, we still thank you for joining in. We hope that y'all come check us out again next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m. ish. Okay?
She with it now.
8 p.m. ish, not really 8, but 8 ish. And we will do our best to be at 8, but 8-ish. And again, thank y'all so much. Check us out. Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, IG, subscribe, follow right now. Brains and Beauty times 2.
Yeah.
Bye.
To I was saying bye to IG.
Yes.
Facebook is still rolling. Mine is still rolling only because I started late.
Because you started, yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and wrap up anyway. So again, this is episode 54.
Closing
now. For the podcast, you guys can find us all over. We are on. Shout out again. We're on Apple.
Yes, Apple.
We're on Spotify.
iHeartRadio.
Google Play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
We're on like 10 different
anywhere your
streaming
favorite
services.
podcast is streaming, look us up. Brains, the letter N, and Beauty times 2. If you are watching this right now visually, that means you're watching us on YouTube or you're watching us on Facebook. So yeah, we want to thank everybody for, like she said earlier, thank y'all for joining in tonight. So many questions and comments that we couldn't read. We'll be here all night reading them. No, we're not on Tidal, but that's a good one. Thank you, D-Boy Money. We're not on Tidal yet. Got to figure that one out. But everybody don't have Tidal though.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I don't really know too many people who have Tidal, honestly.
Yeah, but Tidal's a good one though. So we'll look forward to getting on Tidal.
Trill Talk TV at 100. We partying. Hey, you ain't said nothing but a word.
Trill Talk. I mean, we gotta do something.
We gotta have we gotta have a little something that's like a meet and greet or something, like a little party. That would be cool.
That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah,
real dope. But yeah, man. So I really have nothing to say. Y'all have a great, safe Valentine's Day. Safe.
And whatever that means to you.
And you know what that
means.
And you know what that means to me. Wrap it up. Okay?
Yeah.
Have fun.
Protect yourself.
Wrap it up. And for everybody else who ain't doing nothing, shout out to you. I'm with you. We're going to be fine because the next day is still life, honey. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's all, man. Thanks for all the fellas again for being here with us. And shout out to all the ladies. And we are out for the count.
Episode 54 closing out, y'all. Bye.
Oh, that was so flat.